Hey everybody, this is Coffee versus Yeti. We're going to use and review every product in the Yeti lineup that's aimed at coffee drinkers, and there's a lot of them now. Yeti's best known for keeping drinks cold. Let's see how well they keep coffee hot. Yeti's been creating a lot of coffee products for the last few years, and these fit nicely in with that line. These are for your highly caffeinated individuals. All of these products are great for road trips, mostly because they all fit into cup holders. Let's start with the Rambler tumbler. This is an old weathered Yeti of mine. I use this one quite often for road trips. For me, that's plenty of coffee or whatever I'm drinking at the moment. Now, for someone who's more highly caffeinated, this bad boy is probably what you're looking for. That's the 30-ounce Rambler tumbler, 887 milliliters. Both of them are cup holder friendly, pretty much universally in any car out there. The Rambler tumbler comes standard with the mag slide lid, open to drink, closed when you're not, and when it comes time to clean, this magnet pops right off and easily is replaced. These tumblers are leak resistant. They are not leak proof. So if you tip these upside down or they fall over, a little bit of liquid is typically going to leak out from the mag slide lip here. These lids are really on there quite firm with a nice big thick rubber gasket. The tumbler itself is double wall vacuum insulated, so it's going to keep your hot drinks hot. Typically, if I fill one of these up with coffee and I keep the mag slide lid closed when I'm not drinking, it keeps them hot. We started off with 90-degree liquid here, 90-degree coffee. After 45 minutes, everything had come down to, around 80 degrees, and after 90 minutes, things were down to around 70 degrees, keeping things nice and hot even after an hour and a half. Now on the inside of these, as with all Yeti drinkware, is your kitchen grade stainless steel. This will not puncture, it will not rust, it will survive the apocalypse. And of course, like all Yeti drinkware, these are dishwasher safe. You can pop them in there, no problem. These are the Yeti Rambler travel mugs in the 20-ounce and the 30-ounce variety. The difference between these and the tumblers primarily is the easy grip handle on the side here. This is a nice big welded handle that's going to fit big mitts like mine or anybody's really, and it is virtually indestructible. Both of these are cup holder friendly, which makes them road trip friendly in any car you've got. They are dishwasher safe, and as always in Yeti drinkware, they've got the kitchen grade stainless steel. Now the other nice thing about the travel mug is they've got an updated lid. First of all, it's threaded, so it screws down to close, which makes it a little more airtight. The new lid also makes this a waterproof, airtight seal. There's no leakage coming out of this thing at all whatsoever. It's great. One of the cool things about this lid is that it can change from right-hand drinking to left-hand drinking really quickly and easily. And then the mag slide lid has been updated. It locks now unless you push down at the front here and slide. So there you have it, the Yeti Rambler drinkware line in the 20-ounce and 30-ounce variety, travel mug and tumbler. This is the Yeti 10-ounce Rambler tumbler. This is aimed at coffee drinkers. And at 10 ounces, it comes in right in between the 8-ounce and the 20-ounce. This one's got a nice narrow profile for people with smaller hands. It's got the mag slide lid. And the cool thing actually is that this gasket, that is on there nice and tight. This rubber gasket here on the mag slide lid, can we see that? That rubber gasket can be replaced actually over time if it wears out and the seal starts to be a little looser than when you first got it. Now this one's meant for more around the home, but because it does have a narrow bottom here, it is going to fit into most cup holders, but it might not fit snugly, right? It might kind of rock around depending on what car you've got. If you've got one or more of these with the lid off, they're stackable, so that's nice for space. They're dishwasher safe, so you can pop them in there. They are double wall insulated to keep your hot hot, your cold cold. The inside is made of kitchen grade stainless steel, as is the rim on the outside here, so it's going to be really dent resistant, it's going to be rust proof, and it's going to last you a long time. Another cool thing about the 10 ounce is it's going to fit underneath most of your home espresso machines, so if you're drinking coffee that way, this is compatible. If you're going to use it for coffee, it's good for people that don't drink a ton of coffee in the morning. Next up, we've got the Rambler stackable mugs. This is the 10-ounce, 295 milliliter version. It also comes in a larger 14-ounce version. This is the perfect cup for me for my daily morning cup of coffee. It's double wall insulated, so it's going to keep your drink warm for a long time. It's got the nice big handle here, which fits my big mitts. I can appreciate that. The lid is the mag slide lid. This is Yeti's famous lid. It's got a nice rubber gasket around the outside for a nice tight seal around the rim. And then it's got the mag slide top here, which you open to have a drink, and close to help keep your drink warm even longer. As I said, these cups are stackable, which is nice when you have a bunch of them. They stack away nicely in the cupboard. They're dishwasher safe, which is really good for around the home. You can toss them in there, no problem. And they are splash resistant. You're not gonna get any coffee on you doing this. But if you turn it upside down, you are gonna get a little bit of leakage. And now we've got the How Hot Can You Keep Hot Coffee Hot contest with the YETI 10-ounce mug and a regular coffee cup. After 15 minutes, coffee cup coffee was at 65 degrees. The Rambler had it just below 75. And after 30 minutes, the regular coffee cup was just below 56, and the Rambler mug had the coffee at a toasty 72.8. No surprise here, the Rambler mug kept coffee hotter a lot longer than a regular mug. Clear winner. The YETI espresso cup, stackable. They're pretty cute, I gotta give them that. They have a nice ceramic lined interior, so you get that authentic coffee drinking experience. The lip around the outside here is the standard YETI kitchen grade stainless steel, dent resistant, rust proof, gonna last forever. At first glance, I kind of wrote these off, but after thinking about it a little bit, they actually make pretty good sense. Now for home, if you're using an espresso maker, these are gonna fit under virtually any espresso maker you've got at home. They're perfect for that. Now if you're going camping, out of the car or your RV, or you're going backpacking, these are actually pretty good to have along too. Now I know I like to have a nice leisurely cup of coffee in the morning, and I usually like a little more than 4 ounces. But if space or weight is a factor, these are actually pretty nice. Because they stack, they go away in a nice small space. If you're only taking one, they take up less space. They're not ultra light for ultralight backpackers, but they're pretty lightweight compared to the other larger YETI drinkware products. They're dishwasher safe, so when you get home, you can toss them in there. This is the Rescue Red. This is a pretty cool color. A little high vis for my liking. So there you have it, the 4-ounce YETI Rambler cup. This is perfect for coffee purists who enjoy a nice espresso in the morning and want to enjoy it from a traditional cup with a ceramic lining on the inside. This is the YETI 6-ounce stackable mug. These are cute little cups for a cappuccino. These are gonna fit under your espresso machine at home. They're stackable, so they put away nicely. And they've got a nice ceramic lining, and that's a new thing for YETI products, more of a traditional coffee experience. Okay, so, not bad. Yep, they stack, as promised. They're cute. I mean, they're a little bit bigger than I thought they were gonna be. They fit good on the finger. This handle is like all YETI handles. They are welded on there, so this thing, I mean, I think you could drive over these handles and they probably would stay. 6 ounces, for me, like that's a pretty perfect amount of coffee in the morning, honestly. If you're an espresso drinker, this is probably the cup for you. They're made out of kitchen grade stainless steel, so they're gonna take a pounding wherever you go with them, and they're dishwasher safe, so you can pop them in there, no problem. The one thing about this, they don't come with a lid, and so that's gonna make your coffee cool off a lot quicker. The ceramic lining is nice. Now you may be wondering why ceramic, and I didn't really know either, so I looked it up. The reason that ceramic is good for drinking coffee out of is because it's a neutral material. It doesn't absorb or impart anything into your drink, so you get that pure coffee flavor. Ceramic also retains heat really well and evenly distributes the heat, so that's really good for keeping your coffee hot. I mean, honestly, I might start using this as my daily coffee cup. I mean, I usually use a 10-ounce YETI Rambler mug, but I mean, I don't often finish it, honestly, so this might be the perfect little coffee cup for me around the house even. So there you go, that's the YETI 6-ounce stackable mug. It's the newest member of the Rambler coffee family, and it is cute. Come on, focus. There it is. The 8-ounce YETI Rambler cup. This is another in the lineup of YETI drinkware that's aimed at coffee drinkers. In the hand, yeah, it's good. It's like, you know, like a small coffee cup, or like a small paper coffee cup. That's like what it feels like in the hand in terms of size. Okay, not bad. 8 ounces, that's a decent amount of coffee. Inside is the kitchen grade stainless steel. It's double wall vacuum insulated. It's dishwasher safe. You can pop this in the dishwasher, no problem. Also, cup holder compatible. That's kind of nice. You can take this in the ride and it's going to fit in your cup holder. These are stackable. I've only got the one here, but these are stackable. And like the little 6-ounce mug, this is compatible with most of your home espresso machines. They're gonna fit right underneath there. But a heads up, with certain machines, if you brew an 8-ounce cup of coffee, it's gonna overflow in this cup. This is the mag slider lid, so it's got that magnetic little slider there. This is a great little lid. It's gonna keep your drink a lot warmer in here, a lot longer, or colder. You might have a highball in here, it's up to you. And yeah, the lid, that's a nice option in the 8-ounce stackable cup. When I go for a hike or do something active and I want to take coffee along, I want a leak-proof option, 100% leak-proof. And we all know the Rambler lid isn't designed to be leak-proof. This is the solution, the YETI Rambler Hot Shot Cap. This goes on all YETI Rambler bottles, no matter what size. You can replace the chug lid. It's great. This thing is insulated and it's got a 360-degree drinking experience. Now the bottle I like to use with the Hot Shot Cap is this. It's the 532 ml. This is like a decent sized bottle to take in a backpack. It's not too big, not too heavy. Half a liter of coffee, that's plenty. Now the lid's kind of like a dial, and when it's dialed all the way to the right and tight, it's 100% leak proof. Dial it open to the left and it opens up, ready to drink. 360-degree drinking, baby. Dial it a little further to the left and you'll feel it lock into place, and that's locked open. And then if you go even further to the left, you'll screw that part of the lid right off. Now, like I said, this cap fits on every Rambler bottle out there. So I like the 532 ml, but if you've got a larger 1 liter with the chug cap, boom, this goes right on there. Okay, so it's great. The Hot Shot Cap, no matter what YETI bottle you've got, is gonna fit on it, no problem. Now the other thing I wanted to see was how hot the Hot Shot lid kept my hot. I made some tea, and when we started off here, temp was, there you go, 94 and change. And after 30 minutes, the temperature was still right around 90 degrees. Like too hot to drink. And after an hour and a half total, it was right around 80 degrees, just below at 79.3. And then a full 3 hours later, the temperature was still in the 70s, and that drink was still piping hot. So the Hot Shot lid is really great at keeping your drink hot for a long time. So there you go, that's the YETI Rambler Hot Shot Cap. This thing will fit on all your Rambler bottles. It's the leak-proof, spill-proof solution for your YETI Rambler products. This is a classic, the Stanley Thermos. For decades, this thing right here has been carrying everything from coffee to soup to gravy to water and everything in between. For YETI lovers, there's no clear answer to the Stanley Thermos until now. This is the YETI 1 liter Rambler bottle, and this is the YETI Rambler cup cap. And it's gonna help us turn this into a supercharged thermos that'll handle any road trip you can throw at it. Okay, so let's crack into this thing. There's our lid. Okay, so it's a 2-part lid. A nice big rubber gasket here. Another big rubber gasket there. And then another rubber gasket in there. That is a sturdy lid. Nice, big, heavy plastic threads there. So it feels like there's 2 settings here. There's open a little bit for a slow pour, and then come right to the top and it clicks in, and that'll probably be for a free pour. The lid that's on here now, the chug lid, take that off, and our new lid fits right in there, a cup on top. And now you've got the YETI equivalent of the Stanley Thermos. And the cup cap lid is compatible with every YETI drinkware piece that uses the chug lid. Both of these are threaded, so that lid's on there securely. It's not going to pop off. That's a nice thing to have. Now, just holding them, this cup is way heavier than this cup. This is probably 3 times the weight as the Stanley. So right there, you've probably got a sturdier container here that's going to last longer and take a pounding. This thing feels like a cannonball. On the inside, you've got that kitchen grade stainless steel that is in all YETI drinkware. On the inside of the Stanley cup is a plastic lining. Okay, so on the Stanley lid, it's your classic threaded lid like that. Same design, that they've had for a long time. On the YETI lid, for pouring, just twist the top like this, and it opens up a little ways for a nice slow pour. If you want to pour faster, twist it again till it reaches the top, and then you've got a fast pour. And then one more twist, and it'll take that part of the lid right off, and you can fill up your liquid that way as well if you want. And like any good thermos battle, we did a temperature test starting at around 90 degrees Celsius. After an hour, we were down to 88 in the Stanley, 85 in the YETI. After 2.5 hours, we were down to 85 in the Stanley and 80 in the YETI. And after 24 hours, the Stanley was at 57 Celsius. It cracked 58 there. The YETI was down to 45 and change. So there you have it, the YETI Rambler Cup Cap, turning your Rambler bottle into the equivalent of a Stanley thermos with this one accessory. Thanks for watching Coffee vs. YETI. If you want to buy any of the products you saw in this video, you can get them at gphomefurniture.ca, the sponsor of this video. They are an authorized dealer of authentic YETI products.